Dope or no? Hey everybody, I'm Actress and welcome back to the only channel on YouTube that covers in-depth videos of cars and sneakers, and we're kicking it back with another Dope or Nope. If you're new to this channel, Dope or Nope is this little segment I like to do where we go over the future hot sneaker releases and we're going to determine whether these sneakers are dope or no. I had a pretty busy month last month, so I couldn't do the part 2 of the March Dope or Nope, but this here is part 1 of April's Dope or Nope. We got some interesting sneakers once again releasing this month. Not as much as March, but still a little spicy this month. Yeah, March really drained me, but it was all worth it, man. We made some pretty good money. Alrighty, now with that out of the way, be sure to like and share for that YouTube algorithm as well as subscribe. Any support would just be awesome. Now let's get right into this list. Alrighty, our first sneaker on this list is the Jordan 1 Dark Marina Low. Now, I thought this shoe, from hearing the name, was not going to look like this. I thought it was going to be exactly like the Dark Marina High but low, but no. They switched up the colors up a little bit and brought white into it, which looks more like the Game Royals, but this is still really nice. And once again, here's another example of a Jordan Low looking better than the Jordan High. I mean, I think the white suits the color a lot better. Sneaker's going to be styled, it looks like probably the same leather. It's going to be dropping on March 5th with the retail price of $100. This sneaker probably will sell out and resell. Not too bad. Remember, lows I think have the best return on investment. So you guys looking to get into sneaker flipping, here's your opportunity. Go with the higher sizes, size probably 10 and up. Be safe and be 11 and up on sizes. But yeah, resale will probably be around 220 to maybe 270. I think it will rise as time goes on because Jordan 1's lows in particular rise actually pretty quickly. And my final opinion of the sneaker, I think it's dope. Next we have the Nike Dunk Low SB, and with the Polaroid collab this time around, the sneaker looks pretty dope. It kind of shows up Polaroid's theme pretty well with the multicolors and the black and white. You know, if you don't know what Polaroid is, it's those little, film cameras that you take photos with and it prints out a little film. Of course, you know what a Polo is. We're all Gen Zs over here. And this is pretty nice. I really like how they did it with the multiple swoosh logos and how they kind of, divided the white and the black and also added some more Polaroid touches. So it looks really nice. I'm not sure what material they're going to be using for this sneaker. It looks like just like some nubuck or something like that, or maybe suede. I don't know, it's hard to tell in this photo, and the description doesn't really give up. Anyways, it's going to release on April 5th with the retail price of $128. You bet your ass this thing is going to sell out and resell probably a little over 200, maybe 220 to 250, maybe more if the sneaker is more limited than I think. And my final opinions of this sneaker, it's a really nice collaboration between a Nike Dunk and Polaroid. Really nice details, pretty cool styling, it's dope. Next we have the Nike Dunk High Women's FLS. This is kind of like a jewelry theme sneaker here going on. So that blue is kind of representing diamonds and stuff, and the silver and the luxurious leather of the sneaker, really nice. I really like the neutral. This is the kind of sneakers I liked where it's like really kind of neutral, black, white, and gray colors with a little twist. The sneaker is going to be releasing on April 6th with the retail price of $120. When the sneaker sells out, it's probably going to give a resale value, maybe $180 to the low $200. Maybe more if the sneaker is more limited. But yeah, it's a pretty nice shoe, I gotta say. This one's also a dope. Alright, next I think we have the final Union Dunk low that's dropping. It's the Court Purples. This is kind of like the purple, white, and yellow sneaker that they're doing here. But all the Dunk Unions have been absolutely amazing. The Passport's awesome collaboration. I really like these shoes. I think these shoes are, some of them are 10 out of 10. This one's no exception. I mean, the whole feature where you can rip apart and reveal more leather, customizable, all that stuff, really nice, dude. Details of like the packaging too, with all being like passports and airline stuff. It's just cool. It's just a cool shoe. These sneakers are probably going to drop on April 7th with the retail price of $150. And my final opinion of this one's a dope. These sneakers are all nice, man. Next is probably my favorite sneaker out of this whole list, the Nike Dunk High Vintage Black. Alright, so I think the Pandas are pretty basic shoes, especially the low ones, but the highs I like a little bit better. I like highs over lows all the time, or really most of the time, but this is a time where the high is definitely better than the low, and it's called the Vintage, and I love this. I love when sneakers or coming out of the box with a vintage look. I don't know why, I'm just a sucker for that. So it's just a normal, you know, panda high, but the sole is kind of aged out in yellow and the laces are yellowed. I think it also has some other, you know, touches to it, like, you know, maybe an OG cut it looks like, and you know how the leather looks. It's just it's really nice, pretty shoe right here. Sneaker's going to release on April 7th with the retail price of $125. It will sell out. Resale prices probably in the high 200s, low 300s. If this is more limited, of course it's going to be more. Really like this shoe. My final opinion, it's dope. Alrighty, and I think this is my least favorite shoe on this list. It is the Nike OffWhite Blazer. They made some really nice Off-White blazers in the past, but I don't know what the fuck this is. Obviously one of Virgil Abloh's last designs, rest in peace, great designer. You know, he went with something a little different, man. He always tried to go out in there and different. This one, definitely not one of my favorites, but it's different. So it's pretty much all black with some very interesting choices with the midsole here. They added on pieces to it. I guess for maybe more comfort or maybe make it more of a usable shoe. It's got the signature holes in it, so it looks, you know, different when you have different socks in it. Exposed foam like a blazer should, and those signature off-white laces. And a black off-white tag too. So this shoe is going to release on April 8th with a retail price of $140. This sneaker might sell out. It probably will sell out. Resale, probably in the $300 to $400 range, I would think. You know, it's still an off-white shoe. They command pretty high demand. So I think that's where I think these things will go for. I could be completely wrong though. My final opinions of these, I hate to give this one a nope, but it's a nope for me. Alrighty, our next shoe is a restock. Normally I don't do restocks, but this one I kind of have to do it. It is the Yeezy 350 Zero. Man, this shoe brings back a lot of memories, man. This shoe is kind of my coming to age shoe. You know, this is a shoe I had in high school, everything. It's a very special shoe to me. Back then, this was kind of a mystical shoe that, you know, was really expensive. Nobody can afford, but now I think everybody has an opportunity to get these shoes now. Dropping on April 9th with a new retail price of $230. Can't really complain about that inflation at this point. You already know my opinions of the shoe. I can go on about it, but it's just dope. You already know it's going to be a dope shoe. Our next sneaker on this list, and is this sneaker actually dropping? It's the Air Jordan 5 Jade Horizon. This sneaker has been delayed over and over again, but maybe we might get something. Alright, so this sneaker is a Jade sneaker, so it's got the color green around it with some aging effects to the midsole and the eyelids and a little bit of the netting. Really like how they kind of do that. And the midsole also kind of looks like just a regular silver metallics. Looks like this sneaker is going to be done in leather, I think. Is that nubuck? No, that's leather. That's 100% leather. And yeah, this sneaker is going to drop on April 9th. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe we'll get delayed again with the retail price of $200. It will sell out. Resell, not that much though. Maybe $250 to $280. Maybe $300 at a good case scenario, but yeah, I think that's where the sneaker is going to lie. And our last sneaker on this list, we have the Nike Dunk Low Fossil Rose. This is a slick pair of shoes, once again, just hitting my style. So this sneaker's got a whole bunch of different colors mixed together nicely with that suede upper. I mean, we got light gray, we got a little ice blue on there. Whew, that nice slim pink thing. You know, the one thing about pink nowadays, I'm starting to see guys buy more pink shoes than girls. I don't know what's with it, but that's just what I have been seeing lately, is just more guys buying pink shoes than girls. So there's definitely a gender neutrality now coming with the color pink, man. It's weird how much that has come across. And this is a nice kind of pink too. Like, it's a really dark, almost maroonish pink. The sneaker is going to release on April 15th with the retail price of $110. It will sell out. Resell over $200. You already know it. Final opinions, ending off this list strong with a dope. And that brings us to the end of this list of dope or nope. What you guys think about it? Like and share for that YouTube algorithm, as well as subscribe. Any support would just be awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next video.